Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Did not want to start like... Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Brushes him off with ease. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From midfield now. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Look into the air here. Into traffic, complete. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. That's brought in by Lazard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Flushed out of the pocket. He's smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did. And he simply has to get rid of it.
And he's brought down for a loss. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Has it down close. He has the New York touchdown. They go play action on 1st. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Big gain downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throw on 3rd down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back.
Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang. Give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They're throwing it. It's intercepted. That's Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens will take over.
Like me now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Hall once more. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Jets dealing with 2nd and 13. Vacates quickly left side. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That one into Devontae Adams. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit. Throwing off the play fake here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Setting up a throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's a throw. Buying some time right. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground. They start the half with a give to Hall. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Touchdown, New York! The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. He's throwing for it! And they draw just the right throw. And Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Wilson's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Hall running between the tackles. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Rolling out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
To the left side, and oh, the football's loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. And that one goes for... And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the red zone now. Drops back. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Ravens. 40. Hits the 20. And Baltimore finishes the return. A give left side for Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
On 2nd and 7. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
Okay, ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Stephanie.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Finds a seam down the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 48. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They run. Here's Hall. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They kick the running back in motion. Complete beyond the marker. And in, touchdown, New York. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Lazard, the motion man left. Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Able to hit Hall, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hall. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Finds his target, Hall. And they take him down right along the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw it. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Hall crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to a point late in this one.
Ready? Ready, shot!
Here he is to throw. Completed to Flowers. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Man, this has been such a great game. Nope. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. This is Henry on 2nd. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. He lofts it deep left. And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game. So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it's
It's week 9 of the NFL. And coming up next...
Looking to throw right away. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That's Marcus Davenport with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
He's got it to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Here we go, shot.
They'll run for it with Hall. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They go play action on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before going out. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Throwing now on 1st down. Headed out right. He's got it at the 5. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Hall runs in for the New York Times. On 1st down, here comes Hall. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That stop made by Derek Brown. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Let's go now.
They're going for this. Oh, the back's got it downfield. He will go. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately...
Ready up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it. They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets pushing for a score before the break. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Call it out of bounds. Now we...
Previous play is under review.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Connects on the crosser. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his target. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. He'll throw it. Hall there to haul it in. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running back sent in motion. From the 25 on 2nd down. Touchdown, New York! The win goes to the Jets. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.
Easily see how many. Here are some recommendations to get you started. It's Week 11 of the NFL. And we've got Breece Hall. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming number.
They send the tight end in motion left. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Hall. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They kick the running back in motion. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going play action. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he'll go down here at the 16. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running this with Hall. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. And this is cut. Touchdown, New England. Here's Hall on the give. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackled by Rook Orororo. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. This is Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Hall running between the tackles. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's running for it. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's... Back to pass on 1st and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. This will be caught by Adams. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 39. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. Now motion him out of the backfield. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a give to Hall. And they take him down right along the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. It's Hall on the carry.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that they're... They had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. First throw for the backup now. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown. Travis looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.
travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Allen going to throw to get things going. He's going to air one out right away. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 35. Play action. It's Allen. He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, Josh Allen. Now he'll run it. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. A dive, and he's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. Touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They gain 18 yards on that one, and the Jets have a first down. Now, faking the give. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Allen to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long. Now Allen, and that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. on first down. It's Allen. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
56, 56.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. To the sideline, he's got Coleman.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. A give. Here's Hall. Lots of space. Past the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll look to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I love taking a shot downfield, especially after that previous play results in such a long run. I mean, the ability to create an explosive offense both on the ground and through the air. That's what every single team strives for in the NFL, and I like the way this possession's working out. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. 1st and 10. Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll go again with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. He'll drop to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
They give to Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll tuck it and take off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Now this time they'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Levante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Set.
To the goal line and in. Levante Adams. Touchdown, New York. On is McPherson for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Allen will throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. Inside the 40.
Thank you.